Now, multiply the following in the base indicated, meaning multiply 123 base 4 times 12 base 4, also 41 base 5 times 3 base 5, 115 base 6 times 11 base 6. Now, let's start from the first one, knowing the way we have been solving in terms of testing, operating a particular number of the base. How? Number one, 1, 2, 3, 12. Don't forget base 4. Base 4. We are multiplying it. Now, 3 times 2 is 6. You must test it. 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Now, we want to now test it first. 4. This is base 4. Now, let's test it. 4 in 6 is 1, remainder 2. So what you write is 2 here. You write this 2. Don't forget, in addition you put this one and add. No, but it's in multiplication. Just hold on, we still make use of this one. Now 2 times 2, the next one is what? 2 times 2. This 2 here, 2 times 2 is equal to what? 4. Now let's test 4. 4 now. 4 in 4 is 1. But before we test the 4, before you test the 4, you operate this 4 on this 4. You add this one, which is 4 plus 1 is 5. Now let's operate it. 4 in 5, 1, remainder 1. So you put this 1 here. Hold on for this one. Now 2 times 1, 2 times 1, I mean this 2 times 1 is equal to 2, plus this one here, as we did this, plus this one is equal to what? 3. Now let's operate it now. 4 in 3, 0, remainder that same 3. So you now write 3. If that being that this place is not 0, you will have put it as front, but since it's 0, we can now put it like this, not putting 0. So let's move to 1. 1 times 3, we are done with this. Now let's move to another one, which is this. 1 times 3, 1 times 3 is equal to 3. Then let's operate it with 4. 4 in 3, 0, remainder 3. So we put 3 here. 1 times 2, the next one is what? 1 times 2, which is equal to 2. Let's operate it. 4 in 2, 0, remainder 2. So you put 2 here. Also 1 times 1, 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 4 in 1, 0, remainder 1, which is 1 here. Now we want to add. We want to add 2 plus nothing is 2. You drop it down. 1 plus 3 is 4. We are still operating it, is 4. We are still operating it. 1 plus 3 is 4. Let's operate it with 4. 4 in 4, 1, remainder 0. So here will now be 0. Then this one now, bring it here, which is what? 1 plus 3 is 1 plus 3 plus 2. That is 1 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Let's operate it. 4 in 6. 4 in 6 is 1, remainder 2. So what you are writing is 2 now. Then this one, put it there. Now 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Let's operate it with base 4. 4 in 2 is 0, remainder 2. So what you write here is 2. So base 4. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 base 4 times 1, 2 base 4 is equal to 2, 2, 0, 2 base 4. So That is the answer for the first one. Let's move to the second one, which is 41 base 5 times 3 base 5. So example 2, let's solve for 41 base 5 times 3 base 5. Now, solving this, 3 times 1, 3 times 1 is equal to 3. Then we operate it in 5. 5 in 3 is 0, remainder same 3. So here will be 3. Also, 3 times 4, the next one is 3 times 4, which is equal to 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Now let's 5 operate it now. This 5 operating 12. 5 in 12 is 2. Remainder 2. Remainder 2. So you are picking these two, and you are still picking these two since you don't have any other number. So this is base 5. This is just the answer. Therefore, 41 base 5 times 3 base 5 is equal to 2 base 5. That's the answer. Let's solve for the last one. 115 base 6 times 11 base 6. Now let's check it. 1 times 5. 1 times 5. 1 times 5. I mean this 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5. So let's operate it in base 6. 5 in 6 is 0. Remainder that same 5. So you put the 5 here. Now 1 times 1. 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 1 in 6 in 1 is 0. Remainder that same 1. So 1. Same thing. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 in 1 is 0. Remainder that same 1. So here is 1. We have completed that case. Now let's move to this. It's still the same pattern. Since it's still 1. 1 times 5 is 5. 6 in that 5 is 0. Remainder 5. So it's still the same thing. 5, 1, 1. You will get this same pattern for this. So let's now add together. 5 plus dash is still 5, which is 5 in 5. 6 in 5 is still 0. Remainder same 5. So therefore is 5 here. So 1 plus 5 is 6. 1 plus 5 is 6, which is this. Then 6 in 6 is 1. Remainder 0. So you are writing 0. Then you are bringing this 1. You are adding it here. So you are having 1 plus 1 plus 1. You are having 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is 3. Then let's operate it. 6 in 3 is 0. Remainder 3. So you are writing 3. You are writing 3. So this one, last one is 1. And you know 1, if you operate 6 in 1, is still 0. Remainder that same 1. So 1. So therefore, this is the answer. If you're having 115 base 6 times 11 base 6 is equal to 1305 base 6. So that is the answer. See you in the next episode.